Beryl Halliwell found herself in a most unenviable position. Never one to stay in one place for long, Beryl had rarely felt the curious discomfort she was currently experiencing. In fact, it took her some time to put her finger upon what it might exactly be. She was familiar with restlessness, exhaustion, and even fear, but this was something both more subtle and far more distressing. It wasn't until she found herself in the library at the Beaches, actually considering reading a book, that she was able to decipher what she was feeling. Beryl realized with an alarming jolt that she was bored. This was simply not the sort of thing that happened to her. As a confirmed adventuress, she was far more likely to experience feeling slightly overwhelmed, which stemmed from an excess of stimulation and new experiences. But the sad fact of the matter was, she felt as though she was the one person in the household with very little to do. Her dear friend Edwina had set off that morning for her very first session as the new local magistrate. Beryl had offered to accompany her and act as a cheering section from the gallery, but Edwina had declined. She had said she was feeling ever so slightly nervous, and the notion that Beryl would be there to witness any false steps she might make only increased her sense of trepidation. So Beryl had waved to her as Edwina set off for the village on her trusty bicycle, her second-best hat pinned firmly to her head. Beddoes, the excellent domestic servant recently employed to assist them with the housekeeping, had continued to decline any offers of assistance with such cold ferocity that Beryl had finally given up suggesting them. There had been a real danger only recently of Beddoes actually leaving their employ. Beryl had made the egregious false step of offering to assist with a general bottoming out of the house. Beddoes had taken it to mean there was some concern about her competence for the task. Beryl did not wish to consider what might have happened if she and Edwina had not removed themselves from the property for several days. After all, Edwina's sudden ability to spread her wings and take on new challenges, such as becoming the local magistrate, was in large part due to the assistance Beddoes provided. No one in the household wished to do anything to offend their newly acquired paragon of domesticity. So, despite the fact that Beryl was always eager to learn new skills, such as blacking the stove or polishing pairs of silver candlesticks until they gleamed, she cast her enthusiasm aside for the greater good.